You're tired. You're exhausted. You're beaten down by life. You feel weak, like you've got nothing left to give, like you can't take another step, like you can't fight another day. I get it. I've been there. We've all been there. But listen to me right now. When you feel weak, that's when you must be strong. That's when you dig deeper than you've ever dug before. That's when you find strength you didn't know you had. Because weakness is temporary, but quitting is permanent. This moment of weakness, it's just testing you. It's asking you how bad you want it. So what's your answer? Feeling weak doesn't mean you are weak. It means you're human. It means you've been fighting. It means you've been carrying weight. It means you've been pushing forward even when everything in you wanted to stop. That's not weakness. That's warrior spirit. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, still trying, that's strength. But I know it doesn't feel like strength right now. It feels like you're at the end of your rope. So let me tell you what you do when you're at the end of your rope. You tie a knot and hold on. You don't let go. You never let go. When you feel weak physically, when your body is exhausted, when you can barely get out of bed, that's when you have to move anyway. Not because you feel like it, not because you have energy, but because motion creates emotion. Action creates momentum. You're waiting to feel strong before you act, but it doesn't work that way. You act first, and strength follows. Get up, move your body, take a shower, go for a walk, do 10 push-ups, something, anything. Break the paralysis. The moment you start moving, you'll feel strength returning. Even if it's just a tiny spark, that spark can become a flame. When you feel weak mentally, when your thoughts are against you, when your mind is telling you lies, you're not good enough, you can't do it, you should quit, that's when you have to fight back with truth. Your mind is not always your friend. Sometimes it's your worst enemy. It will lie to you. It will exaggerate problems. It will minimize your strengths. You have to talk back to it, out loud if you have to. I will survive this one too. I'm not quitting. Not today, not ever. Speak truth until your mind believes it. When you feel weak emotionally, when you're overwhelmed by sadness, by grief, by anxiety, by depression, that's when you have to be gentle with yourself, but firm in your resolve. Feel the feelings. Don't suppress them. Cry if you need to. Scream if you need to. But after you feel them, you get back up. You don't set up camp in that dark place. You visit, you acknowledge, and you move through. Emotions are meant to be felt and released, not held onto. Let them flow through you like water. Don't build a dam. Don't drown in them. Feel them and let them go. When you feel weak financially, when the bills are piling up, when the account is empty, when you don't know how you're going to make it, that's when you have to get creative. That's when you have to hustle harder than you've ever hustled. Take on extra work. Sell something. Start a side business. Cut expenses ruthlessly. Make a plan. Take action. Sitting there worrying won't change anything. Action will. And remember, being broke is temporary. Being poor is a mindset. You're not poor. You're just temporarily without funds. There's a difference. Rich people go broke all the time and bounce back because their mindset is rich. Fix your mindset and money will follow. Let me tell you something about wealth that nobody talks about. The people who get rich are the ones who refused to stay down when they felt weak. They got knocked down financially, lost businesses, bankruptcies, failures, but they got back up. They didn't let temporary weakness become permanent defeat. Every billionaire you admire has a story of financial weakness. A moment when they were broke, scared, didn't know how they'd pay rent. What did they do? They worked harder. They learned more. They tried again. Your current financial weakness is just preparation for your future financial strength. Use it. Learn from it. Let it fuel your comeback. When you feel weak, that's when you need to remember your why. Why did you start this journey? Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to be healthy? Why do you want to be free? Get back to your why. Write it down. Put it where you can see it. When you connect to your why, you tap into a source of strength that goes beyond your feelings. Your why is bigger than your temporary weakness. Your why is the reason you keep going when everything in you wants to stop. Your why is your anchor. Hold on to it. Let it pull you through this storm. Discipline is what carries you when strength fails. When you feel too weak to rely on motivation, discipline takes over. This is why you build discipline in the good times, so it's there for you in the bad times. When you feel weak, you fall back on your routines. You do what you've trained yourself to do. You wake up at the same time. You make your bed. You drink your water. You take your vitamins. You do your push-ups. You read your page. You write your gratitude. These small acts of discipline remind you that you're still in control, that you're still fighting, that you haven't given up. But here's what I need you to understand. It's okay to rest. Feeling weak might be your body's way of telling you that you need to recover. There's a difference between quitting and resting. Quitting is permanent. Resting is strategic. If you've been pushing non-stop, if you've been grinding without pause, if you've been neglecting your health, your weakness might be a message. Listen to it. Take a day off. Sleep in. Take a nap. Do nothing. Rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom. Even God rested on the seventh day. If you don't schedule rest, your body will schedule it for you in the form of illness or burnout. Be smart. Your past is making you feel weak. You're carrying trauma, pain, regret, guilt, shame, and it's weighing you down like chains. Every step forward requires more energy because you're dragging yesterday behind you. It's time to put it down. It's time to release it. What happened to you was real. The pain was real, but you can't change it by carrying it. You can only change your future by releasing it. Forgive the people who hurt you, not for them, but for you. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. Let go of the shame. Let go of the guilt. You're not that person anymore. You've grown. You've changed. Drop the weight. Go to therapy. I don't care how strong you think you are. I don't care what your culture says about keeping problems private. If you're feeling weak, if you're struggling with mental health, get professional help. There's no shame in therapy. The strongest people I know are in therapy because they're strong enough to admit they need support. You wouldn't try to set your own broken bone. Don't try to heal your own broken mind. Get help. Talk to a therapist. Talk to a psychiatrist. Take medication if they recommend it. Do whatever it takes to get your mental health right. Your strength depends on your mind being healthy. Depression lies to you. When you're depressed, your brain tells you there's no point, no hope, no reason to keep going. That's the depression talking, not reality. Reality is that you've survived 100% of your worst days. Reality is that feelings are temporary. Reality is that this dark moment will pass. But you have to hold on until it does. You have to keep going even when you can't see the light. The light is there. The tunnel is not endless. Keep walking. Keep breathing. Keep existing. That's enough for today. Tomorrow, you can do more. But today, just survive. That's victory. Anxiety makes you feel weak. Your heart races. Your chest tightens. Your mind spirals. You feel like you're dying, but you're not. You're experiencing anxiety. And anxiety is a liar. It tells you worst-case scenarios are guaranteed. It tells you you can't handle what's coming. It tells you to avoid, to hide, to give up. Don't listen. Breathe. Deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly out through your mouth. Again and again. Ground yourself. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Bring yourself back to the present. The present is safe. Your physical health is directly connected to your strength. When you feel weak, look at how you're treating your body. Are you eating junk? Are you dehydrated? Are you not sleeping? Are you sedentary? Your body is a machine. If you put bad fuel in it, if you don't maintain it, it breaks down. Start taking care of your body and watch your energy return. Eat real food, vegetables, fruits, lean protein, healthy fats. Drink water, lots of it. Get 8 hours of sleep. Move your body for 30 minutes a day. These basics will transform your physical energy. You can't feel strong if your body is running on empty. Nutrition is foundational to strength. When you eat processed food, When you eat sugar, when you eat chemicals disguised as food, your body struggles. It's fighting inflammation. It's dealing with blood sugar spikes and crashes. It's trying to extract nutrients from nutritionally empty food. No wonder you feel weak. Change what you eat. Make one change this week. Swap soda for water. Swap chips for fruit. Swap fast food for home-cooked meals. Small changes compound. Within 2 weeks of eating clean, you'll notice your energy improving. Within a month, you'll feel like a different person. Food is fuel. Choose premium fuel. Hydration affects everything. Your brain, your muscles, your organs, your energy. When you're dehydrated, you feel tired, foggy, weak. Most people walk around chronically dehydrated. Drink water. Half your body weight in ounces every day. If you weigh 160 pounds, drink 80 ounces. Get a water bottle. Track it. Make it happen. This one change will improve your energy more than you can imagine. Coffee doesn't count. Energy drinks don't count. Soda definitely doesn't count. Water, pure water. Your cells need it. Your brain needs it. Your body needs it. Drink it. Move your body. When you feel weak, the last thing you want to do is exercise, but it's exactly what you need. Exercise releases endorphins, natural mood elevators. Exercise increases energy. Exercise clears your mind. Exercise proves to yourself that you're strong. Start small if you have to. 10 push-ups, a 10-minute walk, 5 minutes of stretching, something. Once you start, you'll want to do more. Your body craves movement. It was designed for it. Sedentary living is making you weak. Movement will make you strong. Get up, move, even if you don't feel like it. Especially if you don't feel like it. Sleep is when your body recovers, when your muscles repair, when your brain processes emotions and consolidates memories, when your immune system strengthens. Without adequate sleep, you will feel weak. Period. You can't out-hustle bad sleep. You can't out-supplement sleep deprivation. You need 7 to 9 hours every night. Make it a priority. Go to bed at the same time. Wake up at the same time. No screens an hour before bed. Keep your room cool and dark. Sleep is not lazy. Sleep is essential. Respect it. Prioritize it. Your strength depends on it. When you feel weak, check your circle. Are you surrounded by people who drain you? People who are negative? People who don't support you? Your environment affects your energy. Toxic people make you feel weak. Supportive people make you feel strong. Audit your relationships. Who leaves you feeling exhausted after you interact with them? Limit or eliminate contact. Who leaves you feeling energized and encouraged? Spend more time with them. Protect your energy. Guard your peace. Only allow people in your life who add value. Your circle is your environment. Your environment shapes your energy. Choose wisely. Toxic relationships will drain every ounce of strength you have. If you're in a relationship, romantic, friendship, family, where you're constantly walking on eggshells, where you're not supported, where you're criticized and controlled, you will feel weak. That's not you being weak. That's them stealing your strength. Set boundaries. If they don't respect your boundaries, distance yourself. If distance doesn't work, leave. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. But staying is harder. Staying is scarier. You can't heal in the environment that's making you sick. Choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose your strength. When you feel weak, get off social media. Seriously, delete the apps. Comparison is stealing your strength. You're scrolling through everyone's highlight reels and comparing them to your behind the scenes. You're seeing their wins and feeling like a failure. You're seeing their bodies and hating yours. You're seeing their wealth and feeling broke. Stop it. Social media is designed to make you feel inadequate, so you keep scrolling. It's stealing your joy and your energy. Take a break. 1 week. See how you feel. I guarantee your mental health will improve. Your energy will return. Social media is toxic. Limit your exposure. Negative news is making you feel weak. The news is designed to keep you afraid, angry, anxious. Fear keeps you watching. Outrage keeps you clicking. But it's destroying your mental health. It's making you feel powerless and weak. Turn it off. You don't need to know every bad thing happening in the world every single day. Check the news once a week. if you must. Otherwise, focus on what you can control: your health, your relationships, your goals, your growth. You can't control the world. You can control your response to it. Protect your mind. Limit negative input. When you feel weak, serve someone else. I know that sounds counterintuitive. You're weak, why would you help someone else? Because service takes you out of yourself. It reminds you that you have something to give. It shifts your focus from your problems to someone else's needs. Volunteer, help a neighbor, check on a friend, buy a meal for someone who needs it. In the act of giving, you'll receive strength. There's something about helping others that fills you up. Try it. When you feel weakest, serve someone. You'll be amazed at the strength you find. Gratitude is a strength multiplier. When you feel weak, you're focused on everything that's wrong, everything you lack, everything that hurts. Shift your focus. What's right? What do you have? What's working? Write down 3 things you're grateful for right now. Your breath, your bed, your ability to read this. These small things that you take for granted, they're gifts. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance, from weakness to strength. Practice gratitude daily, especially when you don't feel like it, especially when everything seems dark. Find the light, name it, thank it, watch your strength return. Pray, meditate, connect to something bigger than yourself. Whatever your spiritual practice is, lean into it when you feel weak. For some, it's prayer to God. For others, it's meditation. For others, it's time in nature. Find what connects you to source energy. Find what reminds you that you're not alone. Find what gives you peace. When you tap into that spiritual strength, human weakness doesn't matter as much. You realize you're being carried. You realize you're being guided. You realize you're being strengthened by something beyond yourself. Lean into that. Let it hold you when you can't hold yourself. Read stories of people who overcame. When you feel weak, read about people who felt weak and kept going anyway. Read about Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison, emerged without bitterness. Read about Viktor Frankl, survived concentration camps, found meaning in suffering. Read about J.K. Rowling, broke, depressed, single mom, now one of the richest authors. Read about people who had every reason to quit, but didn't. Their stories will remind you that you can do this, that if they survived their hell, you can survive yours. Their strength will inspire your strength. This feeling of weakness is temporary. I need you to hear that. However you're feeling right now, exhausted, defeated, hopeless, overwhelmed, it's temporary. Feelings are not facts. Feelings are weather. They pass. You've felt weak before and found strength again. You'll do it again this time. But you have to hold on. You have to keep breathing. You have to keep existing. You don't have to be productive today. You don't have to accomplish anything. You just have to survive. That's enough. Surviving today is victory. Tomorrow you can do more. But today, just survive. When you feel weak, remember how far you've come. You're not where you were a year ago. You've grown. You've learned. You've survived things you thought would break you. Look back at your journey. Remember the mountains you've climbed. Remember the storms you've weathered. Remember the pain you've overcome. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you know. This current moment of weakness doesn't erase all the strength you've already demonstrated. You are a warrior. You've been fighting. This is just a battle, not the war. Catch your breath and keep fighting. Sometimes feeling weak is your body's way of protecting you. It's forcing you to slow down before you break down. It's making you rest before you collapse. Listen to it. Take a break. Cancel your plans. Stay home. Sleep. Watch a movie. Do nothing. There's no shame in resting. There's no weakness in recovery. Elite athletes rest between workouts. Bodybuilders take rest days. Your body needs recovery time. Your mind needs recovery time. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt. You're not being lazy. You're being wise. Rest today so you can fight tomorrow. Weak moments build strong character. Every time you feel weak, and choose to keep going anyway, you're building mental toughness. You're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your circumstances. You're training your mind to endure. Champions aren't made on the days they feel great. Champions are made on the days they feel terrible, but show up anyway. This weak moment you're in right now, it's your training ground. It's building the strength you'll need for your next level. Don't waste it. Use it. Let it forge you into something unbreakable. You're allowed to feel weak and still be strong. Those things aren't mutually exclusive. You can be exhausted and still wake up. You can be sad and still smile. You can be scared and still move forward. You can be broken and still be whole. Strength is not the absence of weakness. Strength is continuing despite weakness. Strength is getting up one more time than you've been knocked down. Strength is taking one more step even though every part of you wants to stop. You are strong even when you don't feel it, especially when you don't feel it. Your strength is proven in weak moments. When you feel weak, do one small thing, just one. You don't have to conquer the world today. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to be at 100%. Do one small thing. Make your bed. Take a shower. Eat something healthy. Call a friend. Write one sentence in your journal. Read one page. One small action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates strength. Don't overwhelm yourself with everything you need to do. Just do the next right thing. One thing, that's all. One thing is enough. Your weakness is not permanent. Your situation is not permanent. Your pain is not permanent. This too shall pass. I know it feels endless right now. I know it feels like it will never get better. But it will. It always does. The sun comes up every morning. The seasons change. Nothing stays the same. This moment of darkness will give way to light. This moment of weakness will give way to strength. But you have to hold on. You have to keep breathing. You have to believe that better days are coming. Because they are. They always do. Hold on. Just a little longer. Better is coming. So here's my question for you, and I need you to answer it honestly in the comments. When you feel weak, what's the one thing you do to find strength again? Is it prayer? Exercise? Calling a friend? Reading? Music? Meditation? What works for you? Share it in the comments, because your answer might be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. We're in this together. Your strength might inspire someone else's strength. Drop your answer below. And remember, feeling weak doesn't make you weak. Quitting makes you weak. You're still here. You're still fighting. That makes you strong. If this message gave you even a small spark of strength, if it reminded you that you can keep going, if it helped you believe that you're stronger than you think, then follow this channel right now. Hit that follow button, turn on notifications, because every single day I'm dropping powerful motivational content, real talk, and practical strategies that will help you navigate life's toughest moments. You need these daily reminders. You need this community of fighters who refuse to quit. Follow now and let's build strength together. You're not alone. We're in this fight together. And together, we're unbreakable. Let's go! Up.